Okay. Oh, yeah. Now we are recording. Today we have our class number 3 in the year 2025. We're in our conversation class, Quilombo Bilingue. And today we're talking about Carnival, the importance of Carnival, especially for Black communities in Brazil. So, how relevant is Carnival? Is Carnival just a holiday? Is it an important cultural celebration? So, what is your connection with Carnival? So, do you celebrate Carnival? Do you think Carnival is um, essential, or no? In your opinion, it is just a holiday like any other. So, this is what we are going to discuss today. So, I'm going to share the screen to help you guys. But before sharing the screen, I always share important links with you. So one of the important links we always need to share is the attendance list. Yeah, so we have an attendance list so that you can follow the classes and I can check your participation and everything. So let me share with you. This is the link. 1 minute. Okay. Ah, one, two, three, four links. So these are the important links we need. I'm sharing them on the chats in the chat box. So the first link that I'm sharing is the live classes. This link of Google Meet that we meet every class. The second link is the attendance list so that I can follow participation, see who's coming, who's not. Next link is for the recorded classes on YouTube. And the last one is Google Classroom platform where we can exchange with other students. We can ask questions to teachers. So it's a very important place to exchange and to deliver homework. You can use the private uh, message on WhatsApp. You can use the email address contato .com.br. You can use Google Classroom platform to deliver homework, and you can also use our WhatsApp group. So let me put all that here in the chat as well. Uh, okay, so homework. Ah, now it's okay. So these are the channels you can send your homework activities. So let me start sharing screen so that we can start our discussion. So here is our topic for today, the importance of Carnival for Brazilians, Black Brazilians, Brazilians in general. So that's the question. What is your opinion? Do you think Carnival is important for people, important for our culture, or in your view, in your perspective, in your perception, Carnival is just a holiday to stay home, not work, and watch series on Netflix? What's your opinion about it? Anybody would like to share? Anna, okay, Anna, feel free. Let's go.
Well, I don't like carnival very much. I prefer to stay at home watching series, sleeping, and doing things I usually can do while having classes. But I I celebrated carnival only once when I was at the high school. But today, well, recently I didn't celebrate it. I just stay at home. I think it's better.
Excellent. Thank you. Great contribution. So I think I'm very similar too. I tend to stay home and watch some series. Sometimes I go to the beach as well with my family. We love swimming. So normally we get the car and we go to a far away beach in Rio, like Grumari, for example, that is not very crowded. And this is what we do. And sometimes when we have the chance, we travel to the mountains, for example, because it is usually very hot in Carnival time in Rio. So we go to the forest, to the woods, because usually the weather is cool. The weather is, mild. It's better than hot Rio in Carnival. So this is what we do as well. Jason, what about you, my friend? What do you do in Carnival? Do you like these dates? What is your opinion about it?
Hi everyone.
Hello.
I think the carnival is a great black cultural celebration, and in the near years I come to make a reconnection with the carnival because I start working in the school of samba named
Wow.
Mocidade Alegre in São
Nice.
Paulo, in here, São Paulo, and is a black cultural celebration because uh, we I feel the connection with the people, the reconnection with the black people,
Wow.
and a great sensation with connection with everyone. And I love this connection. I love the carnival, the moment of celebration, and make the great party for the black people, for everyone. It's a great moment of ecstasy of everyone. And make this moment is fantastic. It's amazing. I love this. I love this moment. Make a show. Make a show is a great moment for me.
Amazing. Yeah, many people say that is the biggest spectacle on earth. Yeah, we have this expression, spectacle for Carnival. I confess that I did not understand the expression spectacle used for Carnival, but I understood in the first time I went to Sapucaí. I think it was 2016. Wow. It's wonderful. It's beautiful. It's magical. It's fantastic. Yeah. So it's really a spectacle when you go there and you see the samba cars and all the decorations and all the dancers. It's really amazing and it's cultural. It's a festivity as well. So, and as you said, I could see this energy people share. It's amazing. This uh, symphony with people that you don't even know. You have fun together. It's really nice to be in this mood. But as I don't dance, as I'm very shy, I have a tendency not to get together in this crowd because I'm more like a reserved person. But I agree with you. It is fantastic. It's a great party, an excellent celebration. Next, we have Samara. Hello, Samara. What do you think about Carnival? Do you like it?
Hello, Humberto. Hello, guys. Today is my first time here.
Welcome.
Yeah, thank you. But my
Thank you.
my opinion about the carnival is interesting. I have two parts. Uh, Carnival, it isn't my culture, but it's a culture of my culture. Yes, I understand about this. Um, I don't like really about the carnival because I don't identify about the propose. Is not good for me, yes, but I know that carnival is good for economy, it's good for business, and it's good to know about the identify the culture about the population of uh, about the our culture, yeah. But around the world there are any cultures and similar like a carnival. For example, in Bahamas there is a celebration. The name is Jancanu. It's very similar the carnival in Brazil, because the history about the world, about the country in Bahamas and Brazil, it's similar. People come here and go to other countries. It's very interesting. And for me, it's Carnival is a celebration, very fun, very colors, but I don't like. My dream is in period about the carnival to travel to other country. Yeah, sincerely.
Okay, amazing. Thank you very much. So, very nice. I didn't know that Bahamas had a similar celebration to our carnival. So, what is the name again?
John Cano.
John Cannon. Very interesting.
I
Well,
share
have you
it
been to?
with yours link about the share.
Nice.
Hi.
And have you been to Bahamas, Samara?
Yes, yes. I
Wow,
have been in this year. Yeah.
amazing. How long did you stay in Bahamas?
2 week only.
2 weeks.
Yes.
Fantastic. Amazing. Wow, thank you. Okay, what about you, Eliezer? What is your opinion about Carnival? Is it just a
Me,
celebration? It is
for
an
me, it's
important
time.
phenomenon. Do you like Carnival? What is your opinion?
For me, it's time to rest. But I understand and I see that for our country, it's an economical event that brings much profit, and people take time to improve their gains, to grow economically. But also there is a very difficult time for people who get together to have a not good relationship, sexual relationship,
Hmm.
prostitution, and things like that. So
Hmm.
there are two faces of the same party. Yeah, an economical event that gives Brazil much profit, but also culturally very difficult because there are many negative effects for our society. Yeah.
Mm. Oh, it's very interesting to listen to you because I remember that I've been to Rock in Rio festival, and I like rock, and there are some bands that I like very much. And the last edition that I went, I saw something very interesting. In the back parts of the Rock in Rio, there were a group of, I think, 8 or 9 ambulances together, specifically to take care of teens and adults and people who were ODing, that were in overdose or in alcoholic coma. And I was totally shocked because I had never seen that before. I have been to Rock in Rio 5 times, and I didn't know that there was a specific area to take care of people who were in alcoholic coma and in overdose. And I was really thinking, my God, I came here to enjoy the show, but there are people who are completely uh, bad, in bad shapes.
Yeah.
Some people go to hospital. So it's crazy how the intention of the person can make completely different
Yeah.
festivals. Yeah.
The spirit you get
Hmm.
together.
Exactly. Exactly. Very nice. Anybody else would like to share their opinions about Carnival? If you like, dislike, what's your perspective before we move to the next screen? No? Oh.
Humberto,
Hmm.
I think it's
Yeah.
an important culture in Brazil,
Oh, nice.
but for sure, anyone is need to like. But I think in this moment, like Samara said, Carnival brings a lot of money and create a lot of jobs, temporary jobs, but current job as well during along the year. And like a holiday is a good time to rest, try to stay with our families if the family don't go to the street and don't go to the parade. Sometimes maybe try to uh, have a travel with a friend or with familiars, parents, and familiars. I think it's a good moment to, uh, if you like, you go to the street, go to the parade, follow the news. But if you really don't like, you can try to avoid this mess and this party. But I think now for Brazil economy and Brazilian society is a really important moment.
Amazing. That's right. Yeah, totally agree with you. I think it's millions of reais or more. I don't know if you come to billions or just billions, if you think in terms of Brazil, but lots of tourists from everywhere come to Brazil, not only Rio de Janeiro, but Pernambuco, Pelourinho. We have different areas in the states also that celebrate Carnival. So Brazil has people from all the continents coming here. So it's
Not
really
only
wow.
not only reais, but dollars and euros too,
Exactly, exactly.
foreign
Very good.
currencies.
Yeah, well observed. Okay, then we move on to the next screen, and we have something interesting here. When you think about the origins, because many people imagine that Carnival is a celebration that is essentially Brazilian, but there is a mix of traditions, a mix of cultures. Even
Yeah,
Europe is involved in Carnival, and this is interesting
yeah,
because we have different peoples celebrating Carnival from different perspectives, as Samara said, as she saw in Bahamas. I don't know if you know, New Orleans also, they have a celebration there. I forgot the name now, but there is a religion, exactly. I forgot the name, but in New Orleans, they have also one, Mardi Gras, I think. Yeah, Mardi Gras, if I'm not mistaken. In Spain, they have a celebration as well, but the name is different, of course. So many different places they have some kind of carnival style. And it was in Brazil influenced a lot by African and cultural practices, especially if you think in terms of the musical instruments, yeah, in from African origin as well.
yeah. But
And
I think
mhm,
the original form, the original version is Brazilian. Yeah, isn't it?
yes, for sure. Yes, we have different influences, but
Yeah.
the original carnival as it is here is ours. Yeah,
Okay.
but you have different
Good.
types of. They say carnival, but even the word carnival in English doesn't mean what we know as carnaval in Brazil. When
Okay.
they say carnival, they are talking about festival.
Yeah.
That's the idea of the word carnival in English. But in Brazil, carnival is something so peculiar, so specific
Yeah.
that is not the same idea. Yeah, if you look, for example, now on YouTube, Mardi Gras, you don't feel like that's a carnival. It's some people wearing costumes, okay, dancing, but parades, but you don't have the same glamour, the same vibration of Brazilian carnival. It's something really peculiar. Yeah, the carnival, the celebration we have here in Brazil, nothing compares because it's a different perspective. Yeah. So even inside Brazil, if you look, for example, at the celebrations in other states, it's not the same. Even in Bahia, yeah, it's a completely different style of celebration. So the carnival we have in Rio is way different than the some are more traditional, Others are more ritualistic. It's like a theater. So it really depends on the region. So it's interesting to think about origins of carnival so that we can open our eyes to welcome different possibilities of carnival. Yeah, I think this is a good exercise. But there is something polemic there. We always have something polemic. We have Claudia Leite in the trending topics of polemics in the moment because Claudia Leite substituted the word Iemanjá for Yeshua in a song because, in her opinion, Iemanjá is black magic and she's a Christian. So she substituted Iemanjá for Yeshua, which is one of the names of Jesus and Lord. So, what is your perspective on this? Many people said it is religious racism. Other people said it was okay because she's converted, so she doesn't like the word Iemanjá anymore because it brings spiritual energy to her. When I studied African philosophy and tradition, they really say that the words have power, that the words have a energy with her. So, where do you stand on this? Is it okay for a Christian to sing Iemanjá? It is not okay. Do you have any opinion about this episodes? Okay, Anna.
I think it. Ah, just a minute. I think it doesn't. I think it doesn't depend only for religion because it's not like if I'm Christian I can't say Iemanjá, for example, because if I don't, how can I say? Não é quebrar a regra. It's like I don't need to. Is it adore? I don't need to do the same things that other people because I think it's something like music. For example, in K-pop, we have fandoms, and it's not because I like BTS that I shouldn't like Blackpink, for example. That are like rebel fandoms. Some people say we can like both, but it's like respect. I don't have to love, I don't have to follow, but I may respect. I can't change because the celebration is for Iemanjá, right? So I can't just put Jesus there because it is wrong. I don't need to do that. If I don't want to do that, then I simply don't do it's not like something I would usually do. It's not like my daily não faz parte de mim, né? I shouldn't do. It's better than I just change it. I think it's wrong, but it's just my opinion.
Amazing. Okay. Yeah, very nice. I agree with you. Yeah, totally agree. And we have more people willing to share opinions. Let me see here. There is a sequence of people who raised their hands. Raphael is next. Okay, any opinions, any views on this?
Yeah, I think was for sure it was a prejudice. It's a racial, religious racism, or yeah, and a really strange because she was born in Bahia, I think. And not only candomblé, but Iemanjá is very important to people from Bahia. And okay, if a part of her is not she doesn't follow she doesn't pray to the Iemanjá, and okay, I think anyone need to believe or follow Orisha or God or religion, and I think, but she need respect the Orisha, respect the religion, and respect the author of music, because the music have as important as well, but in main important of the main issue of this case is really the respect with Afro-Brazilian culture and Candomblé and Orixá and Iemanjá, in fact. And because, for example, if you follow or you believe in Candomblé or Orixás, you can't sing a song with, I don't know, maybe Jesus or Aparecido or something related to Christian religions.
Excellent. Yeah. So you don't mix. Yeah. Very good point. Yeah, I agree. So anybody else would like to share opinions about this episode involving Claudia Leite? No? Okay. So next point. Oops. Tamara, let me see. I was not looking, so let me see who raised the hands. Vanderlei. Okay, feel free.
In Carnival holiday, no. Usually, meu Deus, é a terceira aula que eu esqueci disso. Eu venho exit na cabeça, eu leave. I usually leave the city, road to other cities, in the farm, my uncle's farm, in the birth city of my family, at the Canastra region in Minas Gerais. In the last carnival, I have dengue and have 50 days in healthcare. And então, para falar a cada como?
Each. Yeah.
Each and each year, I address to new activities. I don't know. I don't know have for the next carnival. And I
Okay.
have, yeah. And then the last 3 carnivals, I dance with my children in Sesc at 2020 and 2023. And me and my friends in street and in the streets in Belo Horizonte streets, in Carnival Street,
Amazing. Yeah. Here in Rio, we have lots of street parades in Carnival as
Street
well.
parade. Yeah.
Yeah, in English, we have two possibilities. You can say parades or you can say bloco. Many Americans use the word bloco
Isso,
for,
seria, bloco de rua, isso.
yes,
Um-
yeah,
eu encontrei um
parades.
termo em inglês para falar de bloco.
Yeah, we can use the bloco or parades. Amazing. Okay, great. Jason, would you like to share?
Yeah, yeah. Um,
Okay.
I need make a reflection about the root of the holiday. The holiday is a religious holiday because this holiday is a celebration 40 days before the Easter. In this Quaresma, we 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 going to a jejum, and before this Quaresma, we celebrate the life because 40 days we will stay in jejum. We will not drink. We will not eat a meat. No, we will stay in jejum. And the root of the holiday is a religious holiday. And talk about the signs of religions is three, and you can cut the main the religion signs. We can cut the religion signs in signs in any songs or any speech because these are religious holiday. And in the parties or in the carnival, we talk about Jesus, we talk about God, we talk about the African gods, and move on. In the moment, if you are making a religious license, you are going to fight to the holiday. Okay.
Very good point. Because people normally don't think about Carnival as a religious holiday. It's a very nice reflection. Great point. Eliezer, would you like to share?
See, it's a time for retirement, for us to take a part and search for spiritual growth. So we take a part from world uh, world festivals and get a better time to spiritual growth.
Exactly. Very good points. So it is a spiritual celebration. So it's nice to think about this because everybody's talking about partying and having fun, but Christians usually have a different perspective
Yeah.
on this. And then we have this reflection here that I think is very interesting too, because it brings some points to think about. So the African roots of Carnival, so the music, dance, the costumes we see in Carnival, the cultural traditions, that is also a point that we discuss a lot in Carnival, and the African rhythms and the instruments that are present. So we can say that the Carnival celebration, as it is in Rio, is an essentially African celebration. So is this uh, reason for us to say that uh, Black people should have a protagonist position in Carnival, or there is no connection? Black people they don't have any type of privilege when it comes to Carnival. I'm asking this question because in Sapucaí, for example, in Sambódromo, we see that the tickets are very expensive, and usually Black people, poor people from communities, they cannot pay the tickets to see the festival and participate there. So many people say that Carnival, as it is in Rio de Janeiro, São Paulo, and the big capitals, is a very glamorized event that normally excludes Black communities. So What is your perspective about this? Do you think Carnival should include black people because it is
See,
African
see,
celebration, or not necessarily?
the original version was created by black people, yeah, and by Indians too. So they are protagonists talking about the origin. But with along the time, rich people and groups of investment made it an elitizada. How can we say elitizada? I don't know the word
Your
to.
microphone is closed,
Okay,
Humberto.
Ah, okay, sorry. Can you hear me?
okay.
Yeah, in English, you can say people in the elite. Hmm.
Elite people made it difficult to popular classes
Yeah,
to lower classes to get the best versions of carnival time and of carnival parties. But it's as soccer football versions were created by poor people and made it poor people made it grow. Then elite groups invested and made it more difficult for for people to access. But uh, in origin, it was a popular party. Yeah. So we need to know that originally it was a popular party. Then elite people made it more difficult for us.
excellent. That's right. Anna, would you like to share?
Yes, I think it's very unfair because, like you said, carnival is from Africa. It is like if it owns to black people. Also, it's not it's not exactly just for black people, but it is not fair that black people can't enjoy it because it's I think it's like some people that um, build build something, for example, and then they can get it, but they help it, so they have to build it. So it's unfair. It's really unfair. Many things here in Brazil, black people have participation in it. It's esqueci a palavra até em português. É tipo herança. Esqueci como é que fala.
Inheritance.
Yeah, from Africa, so it's really unfair. Many Brazilian people are black, so this prejudice is so unfair. I really don't understand heritage. I I don't understand. I've talked too much, but it's bad because it's like if white people takes what we have and then they do like if it was always theirs. So it's really unfair, but yeah, that's my opinion.
Yeah, that's right. So people invent the celebration, create everything, and don't have access to enjoy. Yet, as I said, unfair is the best words to illustrate the scenario we have in Brazil. And then we have other reflections here about Carnival, for example, when you think about the role of samba schools. This is something, wow, every year we have a polemic because we see white models, blonde celebrities, people who can't dance the samba, but they have a position there because they pay for the position. They have money. So we have these three great issues happening. First, organized groups with rich history. Then we have the showcase themes. The themes are usually Africa, African ancestry. People talk about important Black people in Brazil. These themes are usually present in the stories. And we have a competition for recognition and prestige. And this is something really polemic as well. So what is your opinion about this competition? We have Group A, Group B, Group C, Group D, and they are fighting to see who is the leader in the Carnival Samba schools. Some people say there is a mafia involved, gangs, murders, conspiration. I don't know because I'm not into this culture, but people say that there is a an evil side in this competition for recognition, success, prestige, and money. So, where do you see, what is your position about all this carnival universe? Do you think it is something for good in terms of uh, cultural perspective, financial perspective, and also visibility? Or when you look at everything that is involved, you have a tendency not to admire so much. So, what is your perspective about Carnival as an event? Do you have any perception?
I think when the summer schools put in the front of group, in the front of part, in front of AULAS, white people and blonde hair and blonde girl. I think it's very very sad. But on the other side, what I think behind that is because when they do that, they can increase their earn their money. What they will receive of money maybe came to this type of stars, some actors, some musicians, uh, and I think the schools try to create an image or create more audience for them. But very sad because during the year, black people, or not only black people, but poor people, to work and live in their communities, they create everything. And when arrive the special moment, uh, they stay there, but they share the audience, they share the attention with these people. Really go maybe 2 or 3 months before and during the carnival.
Mhm. That's it. Yeah, totally agree. This is something really sad to see. Yeah, and sometimes they are the people who make everything, even the production, the costumes, and everything. So they make the party, but they cannot participate. And there was an event not connected to Carnival that happened this week that made me feel sad about the situation we have in Carnival. That was the episode involving the granny. Did you see with Milton Nascimento? He couldn't sit in the ceremony because they did not reserve a seat there for Milton Nascimento, and they asked him to sit in the gallery, but he cannot go upstairs because he's very old. He's more than 80 years old, so he couldn't attend the ceremony. And Milton Nascimento is a giant in terms of
Future.
artistic level. So it is very similar to what we see happening here in Brazil with black celebrities like Jamelão. I remember that one year Jamelão could not enter also for the same reasons. People, I don't know what happened, but they didn't give access um, to Jamelão in the Sapucaí area, and everybody was commenting about this. So the situation, as our friend Anna said, is really unfair. Yeah, with black people in Carnival. Wow, it's really, really sad. Anybody else would like to share about this before we move on? Okay, so Carnival as a platform for political activism. So this is something interesting now because every carnival we see important political issues being discussed by different samba schools. Sometimes social justice, sometimes racial inequality, sometimes they talk about representation. So how do you see about how do you see this role of activism in Carnival? Is Carnival only to dance and have fun, or do you agree that Carnival can be a moment for reflection, activism, and taking position, politically speaking?
As a cultural event, it's a platform for every kind of manifestation.
Great. Hmm.
Yeah, I think Carnival, like everything, we can engage in political issues and bring the attention for some issue, some case. And Carnival, almost everybody uh, look the school samba, the school sambas, and I think it's an important moment or a really good moment to share some values and to support some flags. And I think the carnival really important to create more inclusive and more diversity and more justice country.
Excellent. Hmm. Agree. Um, let's see. Vanderlei, what is your opinion?
Um, films, uh, um, these films, these letters of the the sambas of the schools. Um, learn has learned uh, um, um, generations and generations um the real history, real black people history, your 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 religion, um, your vision for for our country, for for world, for um, and and each parade have classes uh, have 100 classes for all people, for the attention people.
Yeah, perfect. So it's very nice because it's not just for fun, but it's a moment for reflection. Anna, what is your opinion?
I think it's nice to car- Carnival. It's a nice platform for political activism because many people go there just to have fun and celebrate, but it's a perfect place to make people reflect about some things because it's like uh, some things that make us reflect, that make us think, if I can say it. They do not have much hype, I can say it. Some people prefer to just have fun, and when they are already in a place that has so alcance.
Rich,
What?
rich.
Yeah, rich. It's like it's perfect because many people will hear what what you have to say. So I think it makes carnival better than it may be. It already is. I actually don't like carnival very much. I prefer to stay home. I don't like full places. I don't like to interact to people. I prefer to stay at my own. So this is why I love the holiday, because I can stay home, don't talk to anybody new. But I think it is a nice thing to do. If we have a good read, a nice read, it is better than we just say it on to a small number of people. It is visionary. Is it the word to visionary?
Yeah, visionary. Hmm.
I think some the people who started this is they are very smart. So it's awesome.
Amazing. That's right. And this year, when is Carnival happening? Do we have an official date? Because I have no idea. Does anybody know when we are celebrating Carnival?
March 3 and 4.
Oh, nice. Because it's usually in February. That's nice. Okay, so we have many opportunities to discuss the topic. Today we're just opening. I was looking here the number. We have the we four slides. So we are in the middle. So we have four more. We're going to close this discussion next class, and we are going also to have some language practice, some grammar exercise and activities together. So thank you so much for coming. We are coming back next Thursday at 4 p.m. The same link. Yeah. So I hope we can see
See you,
all of you
teacher.
together next class. See you.
Bye bye.
Goodbye.
Thank you very much. See
See
you.
you.
See you.
Welcome.
Bye bye.
Goodbye.
Bye, see ya.
See you.